Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking to you about 50 books that will change your life financially and that can change your life forever. The importance of books cannot be overemphasized. Readers are said to be leaders. The reason is because knowledge is power, as said by the great philosophers. There was a man who predicted the eclipse of the moon and eclipse of the sun some years ago. The man was held in captivity in a village where he was passing through, and they held him captive, waiting to sacrifice him to their idol. But what happened was that this man had read from books that the eclipse was going to take place the following week, and that was the week he was in captivity. So he told them as he was in captivity that there is something that is going to happen everywhere. Is going to become dark, and in a few days. And then they kept him in captivity, and true to what he said, everywhere became dark. And then they came and released him, and they began to worship him. That is the power of books. It makes you to be knowledgeable. The first book that is going to help you to become financially free, that will change your life financially, is The Richest Man in Babylon, written by George S. Clason. Go and get that book and read the book. On this YouTube channel, in the last 8 days or thereabout, I've been making book summaries of some of these books. I've done the book summary for The Richest Man in Babylon, just a 1-minute summary or thereabout that tells you what you're going to learn from the book. I am begging you to go and get that book and read it from the A to Z, and to even read it again. What is going to happen to you after reading this book is that you are going to become financially intelligent, and your financial life is going to change. The next book I have here that is going to make you to become financially free and change your life financially is The Total Money Makeover. This book is written by Ramsey. The third book on my list is The Millionaire Next Door, written by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. The next book is The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. The fifth book is Your Money or Your Life. This book is written by Vicki and Joe Dominguez. The sixth book, which if you read is going to change your life forever, is The Psychology of Money, and this book was written by Morgan Housel. The seventh book is The Bogleheads Guide to Investing, written by Taylor Larimore, Mel Lindauer, and Michael LeBoeuf. The eighth book is The Little Book of Common Sense Investing, written by John C. Bogle. I have one of my mentors who owns the company Common Sense Limited. I am certain he has read this book, and that is how he got that name, Common Sense Limited, from this little book of Common Sense Investing. This man has an investment club called Common Sense Investment Club, whereby you invest a particular amount monthly for about 5 years, and in 5 years you become a millionaire, and it's going to give you 20% of what you invest with him annually. You are going to be getting it compounding for 5 years, and in 5 years you are going to become a millionaire. The next book here is number 8, The Little Book of Common Sense, number 8. And the 9th is The Essays of Warren Buffett, Lessons for Corporate America by Warren Buffett. The next book is number 10, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. This book is written by Ramit, Sethi. You see, the importance of books cannot be overemphasized. Everybody, everything in the world, you go to school to read, you go to school to learn from books. The knowledge of many people over the years, they gather together in a book, and you just take the book and you can get the knowledge of somebody that has gathered over 40 years. And then when you read all these books, let's say each of the book is 40 years experiences, and you read 50 of them. 40 years times 50, what is that? That is about 2,000, that's 20 and another 0, that's 2,000 years. So you be knowledgeable as if you are 2,000 years old. Then number 11 is The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. The next one is number 12, which is titled Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a popular book written by Robert Kiyosaki. If you have read it, go and check it out again. If you have not read it, this is the time you have to go and read it. I first read the Rich Dad Poor Dad while I was doing my NYSC after my graduation from the university, and there was a photocopy, a version that was available to some of the coppers, and then after this one thing reading it, another person read it, and then we discuss what is there, and then it teaches you that you should work to learn and not to work for money. So you work to learn and not for money. When you work to learn and not for money, you see that you are going to gain more. Number 13 book, which is going to change your life financially if you read it, is The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Paterson. The next book is The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. The next book is number 15, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. So John Mason has said in his own book that if you ask the right question, you are going to get the right answer, and the title of his own book is Why Ask Why. You can also check that book. There's another book that is not on this list called An Enemy Called Average. Check out this book. They are going to help to push you forward financially. The 16th book here is The Lean Entrepreneur by Brant Cooper and Patrick Vlaskovics. Go and check that book out to know what they have for you in it. The next one is number 17, Crush It. Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. The 18th book is The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. You see, habit is very, very key. Value is very, very important. What you can do consistently for 30 days. After 30 days, that thing can carry you through the rest of your life. Students that attended boarding school, after the boarding school experience, they have prep, they have time to read, they have time to do this, time to do everything, time to sleep. Their life is regimented. After 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, 2 years in the boarding house, by the time they leave the boarding house, their lifestyle continues like that because they have been trained in that way. The same thing with soldiers. The training they have received does not leave them. So habit is very, very powerful, and that is what Charles Duhigg is talking about. He's talking that you should form money magnetizing habits. Number 19 is The Atomic Habits by James Clear. Number 20th book that is going to change your life financially is Good to Great by Jim Collins. Number 21 is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. As I've said earlier, I have summaries of all these books on this very YouTube channel. Check them out and you are going to be glad with it. Number 22 is The Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. You need to see the 7 habits and you are going to be highly effective also. Number 23 is The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Hard Thing About Hard Things. Number 24 is The Lean Mindset by Mary Poppendieck and Tom Poppendieck. Number 25 is Thou Shalt Prosper by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. Then number 26 is The Power of Broke by Damon John. Number 27 is The Might Revisited, The E-Might Revisited by Michael Gabal. Some of these books you may find them on paper, and then you can also check them out online and read them. You can check pdfdrive.com and see if you can get some of these books for free. The Compound Effect is number 28 book, which is going to change your life, and it's written by Darren Hardy. Then the next one is The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. Number 30 is The Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck. Number 31 is The Millionaire Mind by Thomas J. Stanley. Number 32 is The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Number 33 is The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Squash. Number 34 is The 7 Secrets of the Millionaires by Mike Fisher. You see, there's a pastor in Nigeria that currently has a big church, and his church has a university. This pastor never went to university, but his church is a founder of a university. How did he do it? This pastor went to the seminary after his secondary school. And he said when he was coming to the ministry as a pastor, he knew those who went to university are also coming to become pastors. Those who went to polytechnics are also coming to become pastors. And he went to a seminary. And he thought what those people are going to try to write him. Then he said, okay, what did they go to do in the university? He answered himself, and he said they went to read. He now said, okay, he had finished seminary, now he will start reading voraciously. Today, if this pastor, you start talking medical issues, you will think the pastor is a medical doctor. If you start talking finance, you think he went to finance school, but he went to a seminary. But after seminary, he began to read books to develop himself. Number 35 book is Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Number 36 is the Little Book of Value Investing by Christopher H. Brown. Number 37 is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Number 38 is the Total Money Makeover Workbook by Dave Ramsey. Number 39 is the Warren Buffett Way by Robert G. Hackstone. Number 40 is the Investing Bible by Laura D. Adams. Number 41 is the Bogleheads Retirement Guide to Retirement Planning by Taylor Larimore, Mel Lindauer, and Michael LeBoeuf. Number 42 is the Complete Guide to Real Estate Investing by Steve Burgess. You know, it is said that real estate is the only real investment. Number 43 is the Little Book That Beats the Market by Joel Greenblatt. Number 44 is the Psychology of Money and Investing by Dr. Daniel Crosby. Number 45 is a Random Walk Down Wall Street by Burton Michael. Number 46 is The Art of Possibility by Rosamund Stone, Zander, and Benjamin Zander. Number 47 is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Number 48 is How to Retire Rich in a Changing World by Timothy Meyer. Number 49 is The MS of Investing by Burton Michael and Charles D. Ellis. Number 50 is The Truth About Money by Rick Edelman. Number 51 book that, if you read it, is going to change your life financially is titled The Intelligent Asset Allocator by William Bernstein. Number 52 is The Smart Woman Finish Rich by David Bach. Number 53 is Retire Rich, Retire Young by Mark McCutcheon. Number 54 is Your Money Matters by Howard Ruff. Number 55 is The Safe Money Method by Jonathan Pond. Number 56 is The Unshakable by Tony Robbins. Number 57 is The Only Investment Guide You'll Ever Need by Andrew Tobias. Number 58 is The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. Number 59 is The New Rules of Money by Suze Oman. Number 60 is The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. The Wealth of Nations is a book written a very long time ago. It's an economic book, and it may look like a textbook, but it is very, very key and very, very important. It is in this book that we have what is called division of labor specialization discussed herein in this book. Let's check it out, and it's going to move your financial life forward significantly. Number 61 book is The Intelligent Investor by Jason Zweig. Number 62 is The Millionaire Mindset by Gary Roberts. Number 63 is The Big Short by Michael Lewis. Number 64 is The Truth About Money and Retirement by Rick Edelman. Number 65 is The Basics of Bitcoin and Blockchains by Anthony Lewis. Many people put their money in the Bitcoin when it was $50,000, $55,000, $60,000, and then it crashed. And now it went down to 17,000, and now it's back and moving forward gradually. So you need to know the basis of bitcoins and blockchains by Anthony Lewis to be able to take advantage of that market. Number 66 is The Investment Answer by Daniel C. Goldie and Gordon S. Murray. Number 67 is The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller. Number 68 is The 4-Hour Body by Timothy Ferriss. Now, I need to tell you about the pipeline builder. There was a man that in the village where they are, there was no water. And then the business of getting water for the villagers was a key business. So this man decided to go into that business, and he will carry the two of them. One A and B, the man and his friend, they will carry the water in buckets. They will carry it in buckets. So at a point, they increase the number of buckets they carry per time. At a point, they were making money, but it was telling on their health, because they are bucket carriers. They go carry the bucket, bring it. Go carry the bucket, bring it. Go carry the bucket water, bring it. Go with empty bucket and bring it. And then one of them decided that he was not going to do that again. He was going to go to school. He's going to go and read books to be able to learn how to do the business without carrying bucket, that the business will just run on his own. The other one made jest of the one that went back to school, to read books, and it told him that he will have made a lot of money before he come back from where he went to learn how to make pipeline that will take water. The man was away for 3 to 4 years, and after 3 to 4 years he came back. He have learned how to do it. He have learned how to get the money to invest. He have learned a lot of things, everything about the business of making water available for people. And then he came in a big way, and then he built houses, he built stores, he built everything, tanks, and he piped the water into the tanks and piped it to the house of the people, and people were coming to pay him. The other man that was a bucket carrier, nobody needed to hire a bucket carrier again because the water now could run into their houses. So the man that went to school to read books, he was able to supply and meet the needs of the whole community, as opposed to the man who was a bucket carrier, and that was how he shut the other one out of business. Now, this is showing you the importance of books and the importance of studying and self-development. If you read all these books I've outlined here, you are going to become financially literate, and you're going to become financially free for the rest of your life. I need to end this with the story of the man that gave his son, who graduated from school, from university, a book as a gift, and the son rejected it. This man promised his son that when he graduates, he's going to give him a car. So when the son graduated, he came home, he shook him, he was happy, the man was happy that the son graduated, and he handed him a book. The son did not know that inside of this book was the key to his car, a very fat check that he will use to start his own business, and the key to a house, and many other things inside of the book, because it was wrapped. He just threw the book away and he says, "This is what you are going to give me after graduating, after promising me everything." And that was how he went away for many years. The father was dejected, the father was sad, because the son did not know the importance of what was inside of the book. So what did the father do? The father was dejected, and eventually the father died after many years that the son had gone away. The father died a disappointed man. Then the son came back, and when he came back, he decided to even check out what was inside the book. What was inside the book was still there, and he saw that everything he needed in life was inside of the book, whereas he had gone to start doing manual labor far away, neglecting what the book his father gave him. Then he was repentant, and he was sorry for what he did. What I'm trying to tell you is that if you can read all these books, you can never be the same again. So these are the 50 books that have changed the life of many, and they are set to change your life. It may take you 1 year to read all these books. You can make it a date to read books, to read 1 book per day or 1 book per week. You can go out somewhere where there's quietness. You can go and lodge in a hotel for 3 days, for 2 days, and just go with 1 or 2 of these books, and just go with it with your own jotter, and then you eat it and eat the book and eat the book and eat the book until you are filled, and then you come back to town. You go out about your work again, then you go again and read these books. Just read the books. I say you should stay in a hotel, because in a hotel you will not have anybody disturbing you in your room, except when they bring food and maybe when they want to clean the room. And since you'll be in the room for 3 days or 2 days, they may not need to clean the room, so you just be reading and reading. Nobody disturbs you. You put off the TV, the light is there, the gen is there, and then you are going to be very, very glad that you did. My name, as I've said, is Olugbenga. All these books I've listed, I've made summaries of the book in video form, and they are right on this YouTube channel. The summaries are just summarizing what you are going to get from the inside of the book, or what the book is all about, and in about 1 minute or more, less than 2 minutes definitely, you are going to get all the information that are in all these books. Please, I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I've gotten more than 320 subscribers, but I see 3,200 and there are about more than 3,000 subscribers, but I want to move this YouTube channel now to the 4,000 subscriber base. So I want you to subscribe to the channel, and I want you to read all these books, and then like this video, share the link of this video all over social media, and then watch more and more of these videos on this YouTube channel. If you have any question for me, drop the question in the comment section below, and if you have any comment, also drop it in the comment section below. I am sure you are getting set, and you are going to become you are not going to be a bucket carrier. And if you're a bucket carrier today, make it to be a temporary job, so that you can go and read all these books, and then you are going to become a pipeline builder. Now, Are you going to be like that son that his father gave a book to when he graduated and he threw the book away? Or you are going to take all these books and start eating them and start reading them? If you can read them, I'm telling you, you are going to know everything you need to know, and you're going to have everything you need to have. You will see that there's a lot of better things inside of okra soup. My name again is Olubengadetitun, and I am your happy host on this YouTube channel. Please watch more and more, and I'm going to bring you another content after this one. I am going to talk to you again soon. Bye.